Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ashley. I would love to have you subscribe if you are not already, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up. We are just going to be doing a chatty get ready with me. I'm going to be doing some filming today and taking pictures for the boutique. So I like watching these types of videos myself, so I thought we would do one here. I'm going to be doing not like a full coverage, but also not like an everyday. It's going to be a little bit more than just what I usually wear every day for makeup. Okay, so the first thing I like to do, no matter what type of foundation coverage I'm doing, is I like to use this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. This is a dupe that I learned about. It's a dupe of a more expensive product by Charlotte Tilbury, and I use the shade Fair Glow. And it just kind of gives you like a dewy glow. I know I'm getting a little bit older, and I like to have kind of a glowy finish to my makeup, but I also tend to have oily skin. So I want dewy, not oily. And this product does a good job of giving me that glow, but it actually kind of gives a little bit of a mattifying effect for me. However, I've heard of people who have dry skin also using this. So it seems like it's just a well-loved product that I have been really enjoying. It seems like people of all different skin types have been liking this. So you can see it kind of gives me like a rosy finish. Okay. So that just goes under my foundation. And if you have not already picked up on this fact, I am not a makeup expert. I am kind of just like self-taught. I have figured out what works for me by watching a lot of YouTube videos and just a lot of trial and error. So have your expectations pretty low, because this is also the first time I've filmed a video like this. I've done on Facebook Live, I've done makeup, like get ready with me, but I've never done it for YouTube. So this is a first. But I'm filming a bunch of videos today because I'm going to be heading to Dallas in a couple of days for the apparel market. If you don't know, I own a boutique called Just Gorgeous Darling, and I'm going to be going to Dallas for the apparel market to start ordering for spring, which is hilarious because we got dumped like 2 feet worth of snow last night. So ordering for spring, you wouldn't think would be on my mind, but it is that time. And I'm actually pretty excited to see what is coming out this season. I do know I've been seeing a lot of animal print, which I love. If you know me, I am a sucker for leopard print. I love leopard print. Okay, so I am gonna do my foundation next. I'm using the Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup. Hopefully that shows up for you guys. This one does a good job of keeping me pretty matte. It stays put. It's medium to light coverage, so it's light enough for this glow makeup, Lumi Glow stuff. See, I'm so professional, and I know all the correct terminology. Anyway, it's not so full coverage that it covers up the glow from the Lumi Glotion that I just put on. It's just good. You can see I've got some hyperpigmentation. It's not so full coverage that it covers up my freckles. I am a freckly person. I always have been. But I do have some hyperpigmentation and acne scarring here that this does a good job of just kind of evening out. It doesn't completely cover it. If I want that to be completely covered, I will have to go back in with concealer, which I'll probably do since I'll be filming today. I'm really excited. I'm actually going to be bringing Christopher, my oldest son, with me to Dallas, and we're just going to spend some time together. Let me know in the comments if you guys are also working moms or work-at-home moms, or if you are a mom of multiple children, if you have a large family, and spending quality one-on-one time with your kids is something that you would like me to do a video on, because that is something that I have found you have to be super intentional about, and I would be happy to talk about how we do that in our family. Okay, so you can see that's kind of a light to medium coverage. I don't know how well you can see that there, but it just kind of evened me out a little bit. Doesn't completely cover everything. I'm also going to be doing a video on, coming up, on my favorite foundations, whether you want light, medium, or full coverage, specifically for ladies who have oily skin. So also let me know in the comments if that is something that you are interested in. If you also have mature, we'll call it, mature, oily, acne-prone skin. So you're kind of dealing with like signs of aging, also acne. It's like your skin is confused. Are we a teenager or are we an older, mature, middle-age-ish woman? It's fantastic. It's my favorite thing. Okay, for some concealer for my under eyes, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Fair. I also have another one by the same line. I don't know where it is right now. Anyway, this is in the shade Fair. There's another one that is just a brightening. It has like pink undertones. I do find that that one is a little bit too light for me. Sometimes I'll use it underneath a full coverage foundation just to brighten up my under eyes, but I think this one matches my skin tone best. But I really love this product because it doesn't settle into my fine lines, and I've been dealing with some dryness under my eyes, even though I have, oh, here's the other one. Okay, so this one is like the pink, and this one is more of a, they're both dark circle erasers, but this one is a little bit lighter, and this one is more like skin tone. I'm sure I'm using the proper terminology for that. Positive. Okay, so I'm just using a, what is this? This is an e.l.f. brush. It's a stipple brush. I don't do the big like triangle thing with my concealer. I just find that that looks like a little bit too much on my skin. And I have pores here, and I just find that that like settles into my pores. I don't use a, what are they called? Primer. I don't use a primer. I haven't been able to find one that doesn't make me break out. So if you have any experience with acne prone skin and primers and you have a good one that you love that doesn't make you break out, I would love to hear about that. Okay, so I did bring that up onto my eyelids a little bit just to even out my skin tone. I have some freckles on my eyelids just to even out my skin tone. A lot of what I'm doing right now is just evening out my skin tone. I'm going to go back in with the same product and just cover up some acne scars, some hyperpigmentation that I have going on. I am working with Curology, if you guys have ever heard about that, to try to get my acne under control. It's like an online service. You sign up and you fill out a survey and you send pictures and you get assigned an actual dermatologist, and they create a formulation for you that is supposed to be targeted to your type of skin issues. I'm about 2 months into that and I haven't really noticed a huge difference. So they are, for my next shipment, they're going to be changing my formulation. Fingers crossed I see some improvements. My skin is actually pretty clear right now. I find that my acne is hormonal, so around the time, my time of the month, and also around the time that I ovulate is when I start to break out. Sorry if that's TMI. I tend to overshare sometimes. But we're all girls here, right? We all deal with that. Okay, so next I'm going to do my brows. Let's see. I have been wanting to try the Anastasia brow pencil, but I have not gotten to Sephora to try that. Okay, so I just have a brow brush. And okay, this is a product I bought because I was traveling and I forgot my makeup all at home, but it's just by e.l.f. and it's the shade medium brown. I have some other brow products that I use, but I just find that this one With this one, I'm able to create a little bit more of a natural, less crazy brow look. And when I'm doing a look that is medium coverage, but not like, I'm not going out for the night, and I don't want a super bold brow look today. So this seems to be a good compromise. And I try to be as light-handed as I can because I do want this to be, can you guys see what I'm doing? Am I looking too far down? I do want this to just be like my natural brows, just a little bit more filled in. So I'm trying to be really light-handed with this. I also tend to have like flat brows. I don't have much of a natural arch. So I do try to create that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If you have a trick for creating a natural or an arch for naturally flat, non-arched brows, I'd love to hear about that. Okay, that's probably good enough. If I don't stop while I'm ahead, I will end up going way too far. Same thing happens with my eyeliner. Some days I'm like, okay, so a winged liner is like my jam. It is what I do. It's like my calling card. But some days I try to go in and do a more natural winged eyeliner look, or a more toned down, I should say, more toned down winged eyeliner look. And then I just come out with like, not at all what I was going for. All right, that's probably good enough. And then I am going to go in, I got this in a Birchbox. It is the Fill and Tame Brow Gel by Beauty and Butanio. I'm not sure. It's just a tinted brow gel that keeps my brows in place through the day. And this little thing, I've had this little container for probably close to a year, and it has really lasted me a long time. I use it almost every day. Okay, so brows are done. I'm gonna do a really simple eye look today. I don't feel like doing anything crazy. I have this really inexpensive eyeshadow palette that I got for Christmas last year, so I've had this for over a year. It's the LA Girl Eyeshadow Collection Nudes. And I'm just gonna go in with this color here. It's a little bit glittery, but it doesn't, in the palette it looks a little bit shimmery. It's really not super shimmery in real life. When you put it on, it's really not too bad. Just gonna do that. I have kind of deep set eyes, so I do this in the crease and then I kind of bring it up on the brow bone a little bit, because otherwise if I don't, when I open my eyes, any color that I put in my crease just kind of disappears. So that's just kind of like a warm neutral color. And I just go right into the crease and then I do big sweeping windshield wiper motions. That's probably not the technical term for that either. But that's all good. I really love, I mean, you can see a little bit when I'm up a little bit closer, just that L'Oreal Lumi Glotion like shining through underneath my foundation, and it just, I love the way that that looks. It's good. Gives you a youthful glow without being overly like shimmery. Okay, now I'm just gonna go in with a smaller brush if I can find one. Just a little smaller brush. And I'm just going to darken the outer corners there, and then I will blend that out just for some definition. Ooh, that looks a little crazy. It won't be so crazy once I blend it out. Once this is all blended out, it has a really nice neutral, I'm trying to find my blending brush, so just a big fluffy brush, and then I'm just going to blend, 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 blend. Alright, cool. Now I use the L'Oreal Voluminous Liner Noir liquid eyeliner, and I'm not even going to try to do a little liner. I know this is going to end up big. I'm just going to use my best blend and do the liner the way that I want. Alright, 30 minutes later, liner done. I am just going to use the darker shade that I used in the corner of my eyelids. If I can find the right brush. Here we go. I'm just going in with a little brush like this, and I'm just going to do under my eyes a little bit there, just to give it a little bit of definition underneath my eyes. Okay, so I have been wondering, what kind of content would you guys like to see? So I have got a couple of different things that I have on my mind that I could do content on. If you guys don't know me, I have 5 kids, so I can do mom life content. I own a business that I run from home, so I can do working mom / business owner. Oh, this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It's my favorite mascara ever, ever, ever. I really, really, really love this eyeshadow, and it's such an inexpensive palette. I have some pretty expensive, sorry guys, squirrel. I have some pretty expensive eyeshadows that I have spent a lot of money on, and I always come back to this LA girl. I don't know, it's just good stuff. Okay, so back to what kind of content you guys would like to see. Do you like these makeup get ready with me type of deals? Do you want to hear about running a boutique? Do you want me to do, like, I can do like every week when we launch new product, I can do product hauls or product launches from the boutique. I've got a lot of things on my mind, and I'm having a hard time deciding what I want to focus on this channel, and I'm curious what you guys would like to see. So please give me some feedback. Let me know what would be most relevant to you. Sorry, I am not doing a good job of keeping this on camera. Alright, it's okay. We will. Woo! That is some pretty not natural looking makeup. Every time I say I'm going to try to do a natural makeup look, this is what I end up with. Okay, so I'm going in with some bronzer now. This is the Laura Geller Baked Bronze and Brighten in the shade Fair. And then just an angled contouring brush. I am not super good at contouring, so I'm just going to kind of go in with this and add some color because I am naturally very, very fair-skinned. And I promise I will try to do better. I feel like a lot of this I was spent looking down at my mirror here. I will try to be better about keeping this up where you guys can see it. So again, I'm going a little heavier on bronzer than I would normally do in real life because when I'm filming and taking pictures, I have really bright bright lights on me, and it washes me out because I'm so very fair-skinned, like a vampire. Okay, so like not really contouring, just a little bit. just a little bit. Okay, and then blush. So again, I have this really cheap palette that I got from TJ Maxx. It's filthy. I think I probably paid like less than $15 for this palette, but it has some colors in it that I really, really love. But I really like this peachy blush color, so that's what I'm going in with. I have I go back and forth. Sometimes I like using kind of inexpensive brands. Sometimes I want to be a little extra, but I just really love this blush color, and I don't care that it's from the clearance rack at TJ Maxx. I don't care. You use what works. Okay, now for lips. Now, just a disclaimer, I am not a distributor for this brand or anything, but I do use a lot of their products because I like them. So for my lips, I am going to use a Lipsense. This one is Latte. Now I am just using the matte gloss. I don't like a real glossy gloss look. I love how the matte gloss just takes that down, tones it down a little bit. Okay, and then the last thing I do is I just go over with a setting powder. I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, translucent setting powder. This is a little spendy, but it works. And I've had this for the same container for... Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but we stopped filming for a second, but I just finished up the translucent powder and basically I'm done. So that is my filming / taking pictures look. It's a kind of a medium coverage, neutral colors with kind of a reddish berry-ish lip color. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you guys again. I'll be uploading a video about once a week. That's my goal anyway. And then I'll probably gradually work that up to 2 or 3 times a week. But just starting out, it's going to be about once a week. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.